our national officials for this match. First referee, Mr. Patrick Alan Castillo. Second referee, Mr. Ryan Vincent Corpus. Let us meet the starters. First, for PhilHealth Health Insurers. Let's start with their team captain. Opposite hitter, number 11, Karen Texon. Open spiker, number 1, Mitch Agton. Middle blocker, number 7, Popsy Caspilio. Open hitter, number 8, Kang Rica. Middle blocker, number 14, Joy Pagon. Setter, number 15, Ene Raterta. Starting libero, number 12, Maya Magpantal. With our head coach, Mr. Anthony Carl Espino. Now, calling on the AFP Lady Gunnar. Starting with their team captain, open hitter, Major Cheryl Hake. Opposite hitter, number 3, Private Arya Bacardo. Middle blocker, number 4, Sergeant Iya Yonko. Open hitter, number 5, Airwoman First Class Wendy Talib. Setter, number 6, Yen Olores. Middle blocker, number 11, Fireman First, May Matulid. Starting libero, number 10, Rachel Andeguia. With our head coach, Staff Sergeant Miriam Go. This is the PhilHealth Health Insurers versus the AFP Lady Gunners. UNTV
Rina, yan ang starting
Volleyball
lineups ng ating dalawang teams.
That's right. We can see right there we have Texon, Agton, Caspillo, Rica, Pagon, Raterta, and Magpantay for the PhilHealth Health Insurers.
Magpantay, dating naglaro sa BFP. Siya ang libero din doon. Siya rin ang libero dito ng PhilHealth. Samantala ang AFP.
We have Hake, Yonko, Madulid. We also have Talib, Pacardo, Olores, and Degia starting up for the AFP Lady Gunners.
Ang secret weapon ni Degia bilang libero ay ang kanyang walong hairpin na nakatikit sa kanyang ulo. Inamin niya yun. Seryoso siya. Hindi siya nakatawa.
Pati si Talib meron, sir.
Si Talib, ano yan?
Oo.
Yan daw si Ube Maranyo daw. Sabi ni Coach sa akin. Okay, first serve. Si Raterta ang mag-i-initiate ng action. Degia. And we have, out yun ha. Raterta committed to it. First point belongs to the AFP.
Right there, makikita natin it should be an outside ball, but Raterta attempted to get that ball also.
Let's go with Olores and her serve. Pagpantay receiving, tossed over. Here comes a chance to attack. Yari. And it's inside. That'll be 2 points for the AFP.
Yari Ronco, always the leading scorer para sa kanyang kupunan. Alam mo, sir, she would always average into 21 points no, para sa kupunan ng AFP Lady Gunners alongside with May Madulid.
So the AFP loading up with their first 6 here. Raterta, good setter. And Degia, stable. Talib, that's playable. Raterta sets it. It's tossed over. Hindi na atake ni Texon. And the dump! It'll be scored by Rica.
Rica took advantage of that because the AFP Lady Gunners were not in position yet.
And the drop shot producing the first point of PhilHealth. We'll have the serve now of Rica. Kang service in play. Raterta will bump set it. Rica does her toss. The drop. Picked up quickly by Talib. Down the middle. First long exchange and it's out of reach.
Smart move coming from Raterta with that 1-2 play, no? Binigay niya dun sa zone 1 yung bola at nahirapan ditong saluhin ng kupunan ng AFP Lady Gunners.
And Lavado ended up stretching for it in the meantime. We have this serve by Rica. It manages to cross over. Deceptive serve. Talib could not handle it. PhilHealth by 1.
Si Rochelle Rica, no? Always one of the helpers there para dito sa kupunan ng PhilHealth team, no? Aside from Agton there, yung main attacker nila.
And this serve sails out. We are tied in the first set at 3. Yonko will serve. Raterta. Hinabol, nagawa ng paraan. Ito, paraan din. Both teams passing rather sloppily, at least in this exchange. Talib, De Gia fires it away. Raterta with a jump set. Olores takes care of it. Yonko, Agawan. Call your ball, ladies. De Gia, Olores sets up. Talib hesitates, but cuts it up and scores.
Swerte ni Talib doon because open talaga itong gitna ng kupunan ng PhilHealth that time around, and the ball just landed in front of Magpantay in that sequence.
And a service ace. That's 2 straight points after what Talib's point. Here's an ace by Yonko.
First service ace coming from the AFP care of Yari Yonko.
Reverse by Raterta. Yonko steady hands. Madulid denied by the net. Olores will push it over. Raterta one-handed set as it's close to the net. Battle there. Reset. Too tight. Pero ginagawan ng paraan sa hulog.
It's the positioning for Agton that matters right now for the PhilHealth. Yung position ng bola niya nang nilagay niya doon sa gitna. Alam niya walang tao. Yes. Butas na butas.
First point of Agton, and the AFP hanging on to a 1-point lead. Pagon with her serve, and it's an ace.
And it's a bad pass coming from De Gia that time around.
We have the score tied at 5-all. Pagon will serve anew. De Gia. Madulid. De Gia keeps it in play. Olores sets up. Madulid. Rica unable to handle it.
Although it was already an off-speed ball coming from Madulid that time around, hindi pa rin nabasa yung kanyang atake, no? In the back row of the PhilHealth.
Nag-hesitate siya kasi parang papunta sa bola si Pagon din eh. In the meantime, Magpantay, Raterta, high guide set, perfectly done. And here comes Yonko's version. Madulid will cut it up. The whip against the block. It's still very much alive. Madulid said, get out of the way! And that'll stay downstairs.
Still in para sa kupunan ng AFP right now, who's heading in the scoreboard by 2 points.
7-5 points score natin. First set pa lang ito. Both these teams battled fiercely the last time around. The first part of the tournament. This one is in. Magpantay, shocked that stayed in.
So ito, pangatlong service ace na ng kupunan ng AFP.
8-5 ang ating bilang. Ira has a report.
The AFP was talking about their last encounter with PhilHealth, kung saan nga naunahan sila ng 2 set nitong Health Insurers at umabot pa sa extended 5th set para makuha nitong AFP ang panalo na yon. Sabi ng AFP, medyo nawalan lang daw talaga sila ng receive at late sila at nahirapan silang makabalik dun sa laro. Kaya yung slow start na yon, yun yung iniiwasan ng Lady Gunnar na mangyari sa larong ito. Sa kabilang panig naman, the PhilHealth Health Insurers are so excited to enter into today's ball game. Masaya daw sila dahil number 5 sila sa team standings as a rookie team at kasunod nga lang daw nila ang ating defending champions. Pero syempre hindi mawawala sa kanila ang kagustuhan na magsumikap pa para makasama daw sila sa top 4 teams dito sa ating second round. Balik sa inyo.
And why not? Thank you very much, Ira. In the meantime, Agton scored while Ira was speaking. Here comes Roterta. It's closer now. 2 straight points have been scored by the Health Insurers. Madulid. Yonko pushes it over. Hindi maka-atake na malinis ang AFP. That's denied and Agton hit it out.
I was talking to one of the assistant coach ng kupunan ng PhilHealth kanina, sir. At sabi niya nga sa akin, close friend niya pala itong si Yari Yongko, no? So nagbibiroan daw sila ngayon na kailangan masyadong galingan ng PhilHealth ngayon. So magkasama sila sa Presaa. Itong si assistant coach Bismarck. Siya yung kasama niya sa Presaa in the year 2011, itong si Yari Yongko.
In the meantime, we are in a 4-0 run by PhilHealth. They've scored the last 4 points. They were down earlier, 8-5, but now we still have the serve of Texon in play. By the way, Lilet Mabayad has already entered the ball game. De Gia or Lores will reverse. Good shot. Texon with hands on it and will heave it over. Opportunity to attack. Hake, by the way, is also in the game already. Olores, Hake fires. Lifted high. And that is a gun. It will stay with PhilHealth. And they are now in the lead by 2.
She's made sure itong si Agton na mas malakas yung kanyang atake compared to the hands there of Madulid, no?
Exactly.
And the other blocker.
Agton has now registered 4 points across her name. Olores elevates. That shot handled well. Hindi maka-atake ang AFP na malinis. Olores, they need a hit here. And it's handled well by the back row. Agton, the tap. Nope. Handled well. Mabayad. Oh! Hooked it in.
But si Mabayad, always a smart player, and she's really efficient when she's in front of the net. So kahit malakas na yung kanyang atake or minsan she would go for a softer touch or just drop the ball, she makes sure na hahanap siya ng butas.
That's true. 10-9. Lamang pa rin ng PhilHealth. Serve belongs to the AFP. Magpantay. Raterta had to be creative. It was goal close. That shot, really a bullet from Mabayad. 2 straight points. We're tied at 10.
That is a strong attack coming from Mabayad. Now Mabayad has 2 points para sa kanyang kupunan.
And Arian Pacardo will be serving for the Gunnar. Whoa, that nips the net. It's alive, but kicked outside. And that is a service ace for the AFP.
Nice effort coming from Texon, no? Yung kanyang paa, yung kanyang tinungkot doon, but it was out.
Madalas yun hindi mo na makontrol or trying to make do just to keep it in play. Pacardo serve, wicked. This is a good shot, but outside. Agton shot a little too much, and it's a 2-point lead by the AFP.
Konting giggle coming from Agton right there. They're behind by 2 points here.
And we will continue with the serve of Arian Pacardo. Here's Mitch Agton. This is a whip by Caspillo and the push by Hake. The drop shot handled well. Back row at work. Raterta onto. Sent high. Lilet surprised that happened. Oh. Nice try, but unsteady hands that time.
So I think this has been the struggle of the AFP, no, na hindi rin sila maka-atake dito because somehow there's also bad passing on their part also.
Not clean, hindi malinaw na dumadating kay Olores. So meantime, first ball, ayan, hindi dumarating. Oh. Ito, they will adjust with Yonko. getting the line on the cross. AFP by 2.
Somehow, natansya ni Yongko yung kanyang cross-court attack right there.
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
2-point lead by the Lady Gunnar, our defending champions, 2 times already being champion here, twice. And there's a battle at the net. Yongko playing patty cake there with the opponents. Hindi maka-elevate si Yari. Rateta, good set. Block. And the double block contains the attack.
That's care of Haki and Yongko in front, who was just in time for the ball right there, coming from Agton.
Major Hake with giving the Gunnar a 3-point lead. Dilet Mabayad serving. Naku, naging easy ball from Castillo. Olores, Yongko adjusts and the runner! It's out, however. So the serve will belong to Popsi Caspillo now. And she and her team are currently down by 2 in the first. That's out of control, and it's a free point for the AFP.
Yung angle pa lang sa pag-serve niya.
Parang sasayaw eh, no?
Oo. Mukhang way to the right na talaga.
Next time, siguro dapat sentro na lang yan. Pero maybe she was targeting. In the meantime, Hake served in play. Rateta sends it to the other side. That shot still being played out. Pagon, her shot uncontrolled. And Talib. Oh, good defense by the PhilHealth. Good shot. It is returned to sender. Rateta sends it to the back row. Here comes Yongko. Ends the madness. Ball touch.
This time around, nakakapag-adjust ng AFP because they're making a way to find Olores here, no? Para yung mga attackers nila will be able to produce points para sa kanilang koponan.
Sayang naman, nandiyan si Yongko sa harap eh. Might as well take advantage. That looked long. That looked long, really. But it's another ace. That's 4 aces already for the AFP. And we're going to listen into a timeout by PhilHealth.
Tingnan niyo si Yari. Si Yari pag napalo dyan lang, dito lang sa dalawang dito lang napunta yung bola. Puntahan niyo masyado yung bola, pati sahudin natin yung, kasi mataas masyado si Yongko eh. Sahudin natin yung bola para tumaas natin yung ano, para makakuha tayo ng opensa. Tapos ayusin natin ang first ball natin. Gamit tayo ng back row.
Yung bigay mo dito, masyadong dikit.
Gamit tayo back row para ano, para may transition tayo ng bola.
Biglang yung mga service aces, ha? Nagiging factor. Biglang pumiwala itong AFP, leading now by 5 here in the first set.
Right, kanina mababa pa ang attack points dito ng AFP pero ngayon nakipagsabayan na sila ngayon sa koponan ng PhilHealth and they have contributed also in the block department.
Yes.
So they have a point there already, no? At ang PhilHealth naman, lumobo din kasi yung mga errors nila dito. So they have 3 errors right now as opposed to the 1 given here by the AFP team.
Rateta sets up this shot. This is denied, but Yongko knew it the minute it left her hands. Nice defense by both camps. Talib got it. Yes. Back row action. Mabayad. Olores to Talib. Well, this is the longest rally. Rateta, long cross-court toss. Olores. Talib. Bukas ang tapos nito. Olores. Pacardo, Talib. Walang gustong bumigay. Error ang magdi-decide nito. Sabi sa'yo.
And that one led to the miscommunication of the AFP right there, no? Gusto nang habulin doon ni, pero ng kanilang setter
Si
there.
Olores,
Oo, si Olores.
Ang
Pero
layo
ito
lang
si Talib din, patakbos doon sa gitna
Exactly. And the discipline of second ball setter should have been of paramount importance, but PhilHealth now comes within 4. Raterta serve. Deep and low. Olores goes on 2. Raterta. Back row, Mabayad. Olores. Yonko knocks it down.
Very powerful attack coming from the backswing of the hand of Yari Yonko right there. So Yonko, the leading scorer para sa kanilang kupunan ng AFP team now with 7 points, no? Followed by the other players na 2 points pa lang nako-contribute para sa kupunan ng AFP. You have Hake, Talib, and Mabayad there.
Block again. You were talking about the block points, and there's the AFP registering another one to give them a 6-point lead.
Siguro this time around talagang pinagandaan ng kupunan ng AFP ang PhilHealth because in the first round, tinalo sila ng PhilHealth in the first 2 sets.
Raterta and Yonko, yes, it's clear that their assignment for Yonko is man that net area, block everything inside. Watch this, Bulika.
Di nila na-anticipate yung biglang pagbagsak ng bola coming from the block right there.
And here comes Olores. Caspillo got to it. Rica. Mabayad. Olores makes do. Yonko fires and scores another ball touch by PhilHealth.
Nagawan pa ng paraan ni Yonko yun na maipasok yung bola kahit nahirap si Olores na iset yung bola, no?
Yes.
She was not looking at Yonko when she was setting that ball.
Rica. Uh-oh. Kanino bola. And that creates the 9-point lead, 22-13. Misunderstanding on the roles there.
Errors here of the PhilHealth team. 4 na yung errors nila. Lumalaki na.
Compounded by the blocks and the service aces, creating the lead that the AFP has right now. Talib. Loaded. Mabayad. Ooh, late si Talib. She could have gone for the attack already. But feeling niya siguro baba.
And meanwhile, si Mabayad was also apologizing because she felt like it was a bad pass coming from her also.
That's also one way to look at it, actually. Estrellas and Baron will come in for Talib, as well as number 3. That is, let's double check. Pacardo, sorry. So, Rica will be serving. Mabayad, hard at work, digging. Baron will toss it over. No choice. Third ball, Raterta. Agton is denied. But it's still alive. Estrellas keeps it in play. Hello, says Yonko, standing spike. It nips the net. Nice curl on the floor by Mabayad. This is playable. Rica pursues. We are in another long distribution and rally. But not for long.
Caspillo was there, pero yung pagtaas niya ng bola, hindi na masyadong
Hindi na.
mataas. So, for the second ball, for the setter.
So may timeout ang PhilHealth.
Hindi niya mabasa yung sagot. Na-anticipate niya agad yung opensa. Depensa muna tayo bago tayo mag-isip ng...
Hindi tayo makakuha ng first.
Wala tayong opensa kung wala tayong depensa. Paano kayo makaka-offense kung hindi niyo kukunin yung bola?
Good pass. Pati tignan nyo kung sino main man ng kalaban. Tignan nyo naman, ang main man si Yonko,
Yun.
si Mabayan. Pati minsan lang
Sarap
yun yung
naman.
outside eh. Tignan nyo, cross-court lang
Yun.
yung outside.
Yun.
Pasok. Pasok para ano, para sa...
Sino?
Sino? 11. Ako. PhilHealth team! Dalawa yun na lang.
Okay, ang AFP 2 points away from pocketing this first set. Pero hindi madaling kalaban to PhilHealth. Ano to? Astig din ito. Sub for PhilHealth. De Ocampo will come in for Texon.
We're talking about PhilHealth, sir. Sabi mo, ibang klaseng kalaban din ng PhilHealth. Sila ang unang kupunan na nakapag-produce ng 5-setter game against the BFP in the first set. In the first round, rather. Nanalo ang BFP that time, pero ang galing ng laban nila. Sobrang dikit din yung 5-setter match na yon.
Nare-realize ng BFP, hindi ganun kadali this season, because they had a spectacular run in the second round last year. BFP also lost to Comelec and De Ocampo. Very cold, mishits it, and we are at set point. Baron will serve. Rateta pursues. Block. Agton with a hand on it. Agton drops the message, and it's inside.
That one, they got lucky. They brought it dun sa right side nitong si Madulid, no? Madulid was expecting it's just gonna be in front of her.
Alam mo, galing manghulog nito si Agton. This serve. Nice set. Hindi lang nadiinan, hindi lang nakahanap ng espasyo. Aagawan sa bola ang AFP. They toss it over. Rateta calmly sets. Agton denied. Recycled offense. High and out. Tapos ang first set. Hindi. Check ball ang tawag ng ating referee sa taas. So, we have one more chance.
17-24 is the score here.
Nicely done. Rateta cuts it down to 7. It's not down to 6. It's actually kulang ng 1 point kanina. So it's 24-18. Still at set point. 2 set point save. Olores in a problem area. That'll be 3 set point saves.
Everyone was in the front row of the AFP and nobody was guarding, no, at the back.
Which Caspillo wisely read. In the meantime, AFP timeout. Yan yung mga mahihirap masungkit yung last point. So, kanina, 24-16 na yan. So, biglang naka-score ng 3 straight points ang punan ng Health Insurers. Out. Ay, saklap. Kasaklap naman.
And that ends ng ating first set here with a win by the AFP, no? And we will discuss, of course, the results later on.
It took the AFP a little over 20 minutes to secure the win in the first set.
And in that first set, we've seen some problems on both sides. No? Para sa kupunan ng AFP, nahirapan sila when it comes to setting the ball. Pero nakabawi naman din sila agad when it comes to getting it to their attackers. No? Para magkaroon sila ng mga attack points dito. They're pretty much even on the attack department here. 15 and 12 on the part of the AFP. Kaya lang, it's really the blocks and the service aces that made the AFP won that first set, no? Especially with the help there of Yari Yonko, and you have Mabayad and Madulid also in the first set, no? So si Yonko now in double digits para sa kanyang kupunan with 11 points, and she's the only player in double digits for the AFP. The other players has 2 points, no? care of Mabayad there, and of course, Hake right there, and Tali. Meanwhile, for the PhilHealth team, Agton is the leading scorer para sa kanilang kupunan with 6 points, followed by Rica with 4 and Raterta with 3. And also, lumaki din kasi yung errors ng PhilHealth team in the first set, no? Kaya ito yung mga reasons kung bakit naging behind ang kupunan ng PhilHealth team.
Exactly. As we get the second set underway, Seb Sarmenta and Rina Villamor taking care of your Sunday edition of the UNTV Volleyball League. Action getting and moving into a frenetic and frenzied pace as the top 4 places are being fought for fiercely. Here comes the attack, Caspillo. Yonko wants to go somewhere, but that didn't go down. Good stretch on the floor. Yonko will cut it up. Good hands that time by Rica, and there's a net touch.
It's supposed to be a good rally at the start of this second set. Just had to end on that error committed by the AFP team. Now Raterta on the service line for the PhilHealth.
Antino, by the way, number 14 of the AFP, has entered the floor for this second set. Yonko fires away and delivers her 12th point.
Biglang naka-move forward ng konti si Agton to be able to receive the ball very well.
Like you see here. Boom!
Alangan ng konti, no?
Oo nga. 1-all po tayo. Olores in her serve. Raterta has to hustle for it. Too many people in her path. You gotta get out of the way there. At late din ang response ni Raterta. Because she was expecting the ball to get to her side. Hindi lumanding sa kanya. AFP by 1. Very casual, very calm serve. Off 2 hands there. Elevated high. Olores says, it's Jan Yonko on the floor.
And she delivers again, Diari Yonko. Yun yung sinasabi ng coaching staff kanina. You should watch out for Yonko, especially yung mga atake niya na near the line, no? Which is very tricky also for the PhilHealth team.
Kasi hindi naman laging malakas ang palo niya eh.
Oo. Iba-iba din eh. Yung ginagawa niya eh. Hinahanapan lang niya ng paraan para makalusot.
The block manages to contain that. Rica, and that one punches through as Pacardo unable to get that down.
Late timing also coming from Pacardo right there. Nauna yung bola kaysa sa talon ni Pacardo.
PhilHealth down by just 1. Rica serve in play. Olores, bump set, Yonko. Raterta sidestepping. Agton. Olores. Talib. Tinaas. And that's hit outside. We're tied at 3. Rica serve, sails in! Digia marched into it, but she was too late.
That's right, and the first service ace coming from the PhilHealth for this second set.
Rica serve, handled now by Pacardo. Talib, cut shot, elevated by Agton. Mauricio, by the way, is on the floor already. Yonko says, can you try this? To the back row, is it in? Yes, it is.
From our angle, parang it's way too wide for Talib, but it just gets the line right there.
Bumaba at the right moment. Hake darts back in, pulls out the libero de Guia. Talib will be serving. Long.
Good call coming from Rica right there, not to receive that ball.
Good eye. Caspillo will be serving. Popsy serve, received by Pantino. Yonko uncorks. Raterta says, don't give up. And that ball out of reach, and the AFP has tied it again.
the passing of the PhilHealth now has struggled in that sequence.
Outside. Oh, binigay. Binigay.
Went to the line yung kanyang straight attack. From the number 1 scorer, also coming from the PhilHealth, Misha Lagton, 7 points. Now make it 8 for Agton.
Yes, and her effort has given them a 1-point lead, 6-5. Antino, good heave, but handled well by Caspillo. Agton shoves it over. Set by Olores. Pantino. Oh, good recovery that time by Rica. Long. Oh, that's out, huh? Di bale. Laro tayo. Raterta to Agton. Oh, good slide on the floor by Hake. Third longest rally. Tequila. Wala. Out of reach na. Lamang na ang PhilHealth ng dalawa.
That ball coming from Raterta is already out, no? Na kinuha lang talaga din ni Talib behind.
Siyempre, when the players run into the audience, siyempre, concerned tayo kasi mahirap na, baka ma-injure. 7-5 ang ating bilang. This serve by Mauricio. Olores, nice attack. That's inside. Ganda ng explosiveness ni Pantino dun.
And sobrang natuwa siya, no, with that cross-court attack. Look at this one. Hit the line for the PhilHealth team.
Sakto no? When the lead is slashed down to 1. Cardo will be serving. Rica has to stretch. Mauricio manages to keep it in play. Here's the shot by Hake. Hala, Agton. Naguluhan siya.
Oo, kasi nakataas na ng kamay yung nasa harapan niyang si Pagon. Oo, kaya nalito siya kung sasaluhin pa ba niya yung bolang yun. And Pagon was there.
Tabla po sa 7. Kanina 7-5 to. Bilis humabol ng AFP. Ang lakas pumalo nito si Pacardo. Oh, neatly done. Agton knew what to do kahit na dalawa yung humarang sa kanya.
And she made sure that that ball will get off the hands of the blockers.
Yes.
Iwasan niya yung blockers.
Smart move. Ira has a report.
Naglaro rin sa Prisaha itong si NN Raterta and she played for University of Mindanao. Hindi na niya tinapos yung kanyang playing years nang lumipat siya sa University of St. Anthony which is located in Iriga, Camarines Sur. At nagpahinga daw muna siya ng volleyball. At nakapaglaro daw siya ulit nung bumuo ng team ang Iriga at ang Navy kaya nakapaglaro siya professionally until eventually she found herself in PhilHealth wherein she works for the HR department at tumutulong din siya sa mga admin tasks. Pero sabi niya, she's very happy to be playing pero iba pa rin daw talaga yung challenge na maglaro ka bilang isang empleyado kumpara sa paglalaro bilang isang estudyante. Kasi pag estudyante ka daw, kompleto yung training compared dito sa pagiging empleyado na medyo hirap na maghanap ng oras para sa training but pagdating sa laro, they have to play like they're very well prepared to win. At may pinapa-shoutout itong si NN Raterta sa akin. Hello daw sa kay Maria Carolina na palaging sumusuporta sa kanya. Balik sa inyo.
Thank you very much. In the meantime, Raterta making things happen and it's interesting to find out from Ira that Raterta is an employee of the HR department of PhilHealth.
Isa siya dun sa mga kinuha pa na nila Sir Delio Aceron in the provinces, no? Kasi hindi naman yan lahat galing in Manila. There are, I think, 5 or 6 players of the PhilHealth coming from Mindanao area. So talagang ginawa nila ng paraan para makapagtrabaho sila dito in Manila while playing for the tournament.
Sayang naman, kesa naman hindi sila magtatrabaho. Aga-antay lang ng practice. Pero sabi nga ni Ay, alam naman natin dito sa mundo ng UNTV Sports, ang ating mga player, 70% are government employees and workers. So the challenge of forming teams, practicing, always a dilemma. But the fact that our basketball season has already done over 10 seasons and we're already in our 3rd year shows that we find a way. Hello. Blocked out and Yonko. unable to keep it in fair territory. 2-point lead by PhilHealth.
That's a point for Yonko right there. No, 14 points for her right now.
PhilHealth will serve. Raterta. Yonko. Bawiin ko kagad. Galing ni Olores. Oh. Binalik niya kagad kay Yonko.
Di na nagdalawang isip si Yonko, no, na i-deliver yung ball at almost to the face there of Rika of the PhilHealth na napaupo pa.
Naiwas ni Yari sa left-handed block, sa left side blocker. In the meantime, Raterta reverses. This is denied. May net scrape. Net scrape. Tumama sa net. Hindi man aaminin ng player. Tumagalaw yung net eh. Yan lang ang primary call ng second referee. So, bihira nilang mamiss yan. Tabla sa 11.
The only difference here right now is although maraming errors ang AFP, mas marami din silang attack points here. So kaya tayo nagiging tabla at 11.
Here's Yen Olores. Pacardo. Hello!
And she said sorry pa, no, dun sa kanyang attacking gano'n. Si Yonko, no?
Sabi ni Caspilla, okay lang yan. Tingnan mo rito. Regalo eh. Tsaka, hindi naman facial. Hindi naman facial na facial.
Oo.
But it was enough to give the Gunnar the lead again. Raterta dancing and a break. Mauricio gets that to crawl up and over the net.
And that's a good help coming from the net, no? Na hindi dito agad natsempohan ng AFP kung saan babagsak yung bola.
That's true. And initial reaction ng mind mo, under net yan. Ay, gumulong. Umakyat. Pumektos. Mainit ang ulo ng babae nito. May pupuntahan ito.
And right now, AFP is just going to Yari Yonko. So dapat by this time around, basang-basa na siya ng kabilang koponan ng PhilHealth. She's given 17 points. The only player in double digits. No? Yung sumunod sa kanya, just 3 points lang para sa AFP.
Sabi ni Yen Olores, nagmamadali ka, may pupuntahan ka. Sige, sa'yo ko ibibigay ito. Hake. Gets that to bite. Sumali si Hake sa party. It's 2-point lead by the Gunnar.
Hake is also good, no? When she's in that position, delivering that cross-court attack for the PhilHealth team.
Tsaka official yan. I know she's a major na eh, no? Tsaka first season pa lang natin, natutunan natin kay Major Hake. Ang galing marunong mag-assemble ng baril yan.
Lahat sila halos. Oo, hindi takot sa mga putok ng baril.
Saka dumadaan sa constant training, di ba? Si Yari Yonko nga, helicopter gunner yan.
Ang natatandaan kong kwento nila, yung first 6 months daw ng training nila, yung pinakamahirap daw sa kanila, yung kinakalbo silang lahat.
I can
Pag
imagine.
nagtitraining kasi hindi sila sanay, nakalbo sila eh. Pero syempre, bawal ang maarte sa militar. Kailangan, ready to go ka na lagi.
And now, you can sense the confidence of the AFP as they're getting more people to score. Rika, unable to contain it. Sinasakal. Iyan Olores, si Pacardo, ang gulo mo. Nearly an overpass. Agton, well done. Galing sa hulog ni Agton.
Proper timing also, no? Ang ganda rin ng pagkaset sa kanya ng bola. Tinisip niya kung atake siya ng malakas, but she just dropped there in the front row of the AFP.
And it's a 1-point lead still for the Lady Gunnar as we move towards the end portion of the second set. Dikia misreading that. She twisted her body. She did not move laterally, kaya siya nahirapan. Tabla sa 15. Mauricio has had a lot of playing time. Hello. Hake gives the lead back.
Zone 1 is very open for the PhilHealth in that sequence. It just went beside Caspillo, no? Yung bolang yun. Nakatayo lang si Caspillo.
Here's Picardo serving again, leading by 1. Red hot serve, handled well nonetheless. Here's the pickup by Pantino, long and out, agigil.
Sayang.
Kasi walang blocker, walang umaharang. 16 all. Acton, Olores, Pantino. Yes, this time it works.
Nakabawi din na si Hake, no? Or rather, itong si Pantino with that attack. So, Pantino right now with 4 points.
Coming off the bench. And this is now Hake, Major Hake serving. Acton fires away, long. And now it's a 2-point lead by the AFP. Passing errors by the Health Insurers now. Acton sliding on the floor. Nice drop shot that time. And it's out of reach, and the passing spotty on the part of the AFP.
Alangan na rin kasi yung bola coming from Olores that
Yes.
time. At si Yonko tried it, but sumabit nga sa net yung kanyang tira.
Cut shot by Pantino on target. 2-point lead by the AFP.
So that one is an off speed coming from Pantino. Pantino, 5 points.
And it's a serve in the heart of the defense. That is Caspillo tried to hit it out, but it's kept on the safe side. Yonko gets a curler at the net. Rica, Olores, Yonko, another long rally. De Gia, Olores, Pantino short.
Medyo alangan din kasi yung back set nitong si Olores, no?
Yes.
For Pantino, the timing was not there also for Pantino.
And then Raterta will serve. Pantino receiving the shot by Talib. De Gia, good heave. That's perfectly done. It's either through the point or the net fault. The AFP grabs a 2-point lead.
Yonko always delivering for the AFP. Very efficient for Yonko, scoring with the 18 points right now. Ang hindi ko nakita yung kanyang laging partner, si Madulid. Si Madulid just had a point kanina in the first set.
Started but has not returned. Oh, that's Mauricio landing short. And it's a 3-point lead. We'll have PhilHealth super time.
Kailan lang kayo magpe-prepare pag ano pag lahat isipin nyo, lahat pupunta sa inyong bola, lahat pwedeng ipato sa inyo ng setter ang bola.
Tsaka yung depensa sa likod.
Yung sa Yonko na naman ang ating problema, hindi natin maano
Sa harap eh.
Kailangan natin ano.
Go tayo ha.
Tapos tayo. Wala pa yan, malayo pa yan. 4 na rally pa yan.
Kang, ikaw nasa harap, Kang?
Very accurate yung timeout na yan. Iisa ang problema ng PhilHealth, si Yari Yonko, who has now whipped up 18 points. Texon will return, pulling out Mauricio in the PhilHealth lineup. Olores will serve for the AFP Lady Gunnar, our 2-time champions. The they're also beginning to realize, Rina, no, it's not that going to be that easy this season. Ha?
Tama ka dyan, sir. Kasi 2 beses na rin silang natalo in the first round pa lang ng ating laban dito. No? So, in the first round, they lost to BFP and PNP. Yung pinaka-last game pa nila in the first round against the PNP, natalo din sila doon. So, ang higpit nung ating labanan in the second to fifth place dyan among PNP, BFP, and AFP. So, this top 4 teams, na top 4 din natin from last season, no? Iba-iba lang yung kanilang placing for this year.
At may posibilidad, maganda nilalaro ng Comelec. After, as you mentioned, losing their first game, they've won 9 straight. Pacardon replaced by Lilet Mabayad in the lineup of the AFP, 22-18. Yan Olores goes to Yonko. Raterta, Caspillo, Olores to the back. Agton right there. Texon shot, parried away. Problematic, and it's at the antenna.
Shotting wide yung second ball coming from Mabayad. Nahirapan na si Yonko, no? Also good effort from her.
He was trying to hook it back in within the parameters of the antenna. A 3-point lead by the Lady Gunnar. This one curls in, and 2 straight points by PhilHealth. They're within 2.
Hirapan sa pag-dig naman ng bola dito si Hake.
At tumingin ng timeout ang AFP Lady Gunnar.
Okay. Ganito kasi bilang, hindi mo na kailangang bumulak. Pabayaan mo silang dalawa na. Sa drop ball ka na lang. Okay? Ngayon, ang kailangan natin, pasa muna. Para may atake dalawa. Pinilit natin to para makatulong. Ha?
Pag ganitong pwesto, gitna muna ako open si ate. Pag nagbalikan, mag-UT ako. Kasi gitna si ate. Okay. Zone 1 ako. Zone open ka. AFP!
Kailangan makatulong.
Yonko speaking at the tail end of that huddle. And alam mo, ito yung pinakamahirap. Yung parang nangyari ng first set. Although nanalo in 21 minutes. Ang kupunan ng AFP 25-19. Yung pagsasara ng tindahan ang pinakamahirap.
Kasi kanina in the first set, we saw na kahit pa-close na, 24 na.
Oo nga pala,
point
no?
ng AFP. Nandun pa sila nagkasunod-sunod ng errors nila.
Yes. You were saying? And this one not biting, and the lead is reduced to 1.
Hindi maganda yung tansya ni Yonko sa bola that time.
Yeah. And Rika serves. Kulog ko nga. And that'll make it 23-21.
Iniwas niya talaga dun sa blockers na nakaantabay dito sa kupunan ng PhilHealth.
Dito ka. Walang tao dyan. Here's Talib. It's a very sweet and smooth serve. Oh. Agton was trying to drop it into an open space. And then suddenly, AFP manages to reach set point again. And PhilHealth will use a timeout.
Tataas na dito kasi wala nang kung nasa harap mo eh.
Ito na kukuha ng drop.
Oo, di ba? Siya na kukuha ang pinaka-drop. Tapos ikaw dito ka masyadong malayo. Pag ito naman na nangyari, dito ka. Yan. Ito dalawa yung
Dito lang na gano'n.
di ba? Pag alangan na yung mga serve, i-offer nyo na lang. Ha? Alangan na, kahit pa yan. Tatlo pa yan, ha?
Bawi tayo.
Coaching staff of PhilHealth trying to remain optimistic despite the set point scenario favoring the Lady Gunnar at 24-21. Serve will belong to Talib. One more set point save.
Talib here has committed errors in the service line. Although she's given 3, pero na-offset lang dahil dalawa na rin yung kanyang error in the service line for Talib.
Here's Popsy Caspillo. Hello, we're done.
And it has to end there with a point, then the attack point coming from Mabayad in the front row, coming from a good set of Olores also. So second set, 2-set advantage na dito ang kupunan ng AFP Lady Gunners.
In the meantime, we are trying to sort out the rotation position of PhilHealth. Third set coming up to set the love lead. Mukhang yung PhilHealth, they have to get back into attacking mode. They became so defensive in the last set, too many errors, and their passing was not on point. Spotty, and Yonko was unstoppable already in that second set.
So Raterta in the service line right now.
You know, Yonko had 11 at the end of the first set, and so she added 9 more for her current total of 20. I'm sure she's parang pwede siya mabot 30 today or more. That's Madulid. This is Rika. One-handed pickup that time. That's blocked out. Talib, not the tallest person on the floor, but a dynamite as he whipped it against the block, and she is going to enjoy that until tomorrow.
The power of the hands of Talib right there. 4 points na.
This shot is outside. By the way, Maris Polske is already on the floor for the AFP Lady Gunnar. Young serve in play. Raterta has to hustle again. Caspillo. Raterta thrown aback by the power of that blast from Yonko.
She was a target there of Yari Yonko, no? Saktong-sakto. But it was too powerful, no? Kaya hindi maayos yung pagka-receive ni Raterta. Yung bigat ng bola that time around.
Alam mo, hindi masakit yung bola ng volleyball, pero pag malakas talaga yung palo, atras at atras ka. In the meantime, the service out. PhilHealth gets its first point on the board. 3-1 ang score natin. Rika. Overpass. But hindi na iskoran. De Gia keeps it afloat. Yonko tosses it back. Picked up by Agton. The shot. Handled well by the back row. Yonko gets it to go.
Once again, si Yonko, no? Yung kanyang mga attacking ganon, yung near the line. That's causing damage for the PhilHealth team dahil hindi mo alam kung babantayan mo pa, sasaluhin mo pa yung mga bolang ganon.
Good point, yes. Raterta elevates, Texon fires, Yonko keeps it in play. Madulid, her shot handled by Agton, and it is too strong to handle.
A rare receive error coming from Agton as well for the PhilHealth team.
And the Lady Gunnar advances by 4 here at the top of the third. That's a long serve, and Yonko wishes she could get it back.
So far, 7 errors na for Yonko, second in the service line. But okay lang yan dahil 22 points na ang kanyang contribution for the Lady Gunners.
Bawi-bawi na. Raterta, Agton goes lefty but handled quite well. Raterta jump set. Blocked. To the end rope. Rica was there. This is tracked down well.
Good save.
Lavado, who's back in the game. Unfortunately, this time it is out of reach and the lead is down to 2.
Agton delivering that attack. Kaya lang nagkaroon ng miscommunication the back row of the AFP also.
They ended up scampering for it. Here's Caspilla serve, lands into the arms of the net. 6-3 score.
Second service error coming from Caspillo.
AFP maintains a 3-point lead. Talib and her serve. Wow. Ang layo ng bigay kay Raterta.
Talagang effort for Raterta to run for that ball. Nag-slide na nga rin siya dun sa floor natin, no? But bad pass talaga coming from Texon.
Talib. Targeting down the line, ended up empty-handed. It's now 7-4. The serve, clean. Double-handed toss by Hake. That's long.
Oh, there's a net touch. That's why they give the point to the PhilHealth.
Oh, ganon.
There you go.
Pagon serve in play. Madulid. Playable. Agton. Excellent pickup that time by Yonko. This is a problem. They will heave it over. Spilio. Agton will make do. Mariposque sets. Madulid and Caspillo. Tired hands at that point. Ira, go ahead, please.
Iya Yonko was talking about the level of competition this season because before, it was very unlikely for AFP to be seen at number 4 in the standings. AFP used to overpower teams before and it actually speaks a lot about how much they respect the game. Come Season 3, iba na daw ang usapan dahil nagsilakasan na yung mga teams natin dito sa UVL. Kaya yung AFP mas lalo daw intense yung kanilang mga ensayo. Sabi ni Iya Yonko, lahat daw ng kanyang mga teammates makikita mo na sobrang seryoso pagdating sa ensayo at iba na daw yung pawis at yung pagod nila pagdating sa tapos ng kanilang mga trainings. And right now, they're really loving the competition and of course, the level of competition also pushes them to their limits as well. Sir Sev, Ms. Rina?
Thank you very much, Ira. In the meantime, Gumapak has just come in. That won't work. Solid hit by Madulid.
Madulid right now doing well in front of the AFP team, no? Kahit pa paano nakakatulong na siya here in the third set. She now has 4 points. Kanina isang puntos lang yung na-contribute niya in the first set.
That serve out of control.
Itong dalawang kuponan na to, they're pretty much even on the errors here, no? Halos pantay lang sila, but it's just that mas marami dito yung, mas maganda yung pinapakitang opensa dito ng kuponan ng AFP.
Yeah, that's why they're in the lead by 5 right now. Agton disappointed that overpass was not scored upon. It was handled well by the Gia, the libero of the AFP. Madulid will serve. Picked up. The passing. The passing is the problem of the PhilHealth side.
This has been the struggle of Texon. Kanina rin siya yung nagkaroon ng bad pass, no? Dito kay Raterta, no? Hirap na hirap si Raterta to be able to run for the ball, to be able to set it.
Madulid. Rica reached for it. Caspillo. Oh boy, 2 straight passing. Snapus. Time out ng PhilHealth. They need to talk.
Kamalito ka. Kamali.
Pero laban
Okay, laban lang natin ha.
Assist lang kung may mga mali.
Yeah.
Kasi kanino,
Just there.
saan.
Yeah.
Kasi baka magkalituan sa
Sino
posisyon.
nasa likod?
Kami, Thailand, tapos Ismael Olivero.
Ikaw ang kumuha ng cross.
Si Mikey.
Bali ang ka-diagonal. Ikaw ata naging opposite. Tara.
Adjust lang tayo.
Adjust tayo natin magagawa. Yan na yun, ha?
Adjust tayo.
PhilHealth sorting out the confusion of their defensive patterns actually. Kanino ang bola? Sino ang kukuha ng cross? Ay, kuminsan under the duress of a game, kuminsan nakakalimutan yan. AFP pulling away, Rina.
That's right. Down by 7 points ang kupunan dito ng kupunan ng PhilHealth.
By 8 men. That first ball is a mess. That's 3 straight plays. They have been unable to get the ball to Raterta. Naman sabi ni NN, sa akin ang pasa.
Hirap na hirap siya eh.
Oo.
Pero natutuwa pa rin siya. Nakasmile pa rin siya eh.
Matakbo mula dito sa Paco papunta sa Tacos. This one is inside. And finally, PhilHealth ends that long run of AFP. 14-7 tally here.
Much needed point for the PhilHealth team right there. Care of Mitch Agton. Only player in double digit for the PhilHealth. 14 points.
Si Yonko may pupuntahan. Kanina pa nagmamadali ito. And Yonko's simply scoring at will.
Ang layo ng difference niya dun sa mga sumusunod sa kanya. No? She's now at 22 points. At 23, make it 23 now. And ang sumunod sa kanya si Hake with 6 points.
Layo.
Oh, yes.
Magpantay. Oh, and Yonko adds 1 more point.
She has the advantage because she's taller there. Kitang-kita rin niya yung bola agad.
Major Hake and her team with a 9-point third set lead. Raterta bump set. Oh, well done. Rika manages to zip it inside.
Medyo mabagal lang yung bolang yun. Then they were anticipating it would be a hard hit coming from Rika.
Gumapak will come out and Pagon is back in. 16-8 tally.
So far, the AFP team here doing well when it comes to the attack points here. 8 attack points. They have a contribution in the blocks. They have 1 point there. And even on the service aces, no, meron na silang 3 dito. Meanwhile, for the PhilHealth, they've been very silent when it comes to the service aces and even the net coverage.
Mukhang nakuha ng PhilHealth yung service ace na yun. One of the rare moments where they can score off the serve. Lead is slashed down to 7. Raterta serves again. That's 2 in a row.
Two service aces coming from NN Raterta in this third set.
And our logo and motto, tinamaan, to remind you that we win for sports and we win for charity as well. In the meantime, Raterta, that's long and out. 17-10. AFP making some big strides towards the finish line of this match. Mariposque will serve. Nice tap, but kept alive by the slightest of elbow shots. De Gia, buhay na yun. Cut shot by Yonko, big miss hit, she's smiling. Oh, De Gia, solid. Big dig. Oh, careful. De Gia, 3 straight passes. Marifoske. And that's long and out.
Pagod na rin also coming from the PhilHealth team, especially NN Raterta. No? She really pushed for that ball eh. Talagang tinakbo niya rin no, para lang maipasok, but went too long.
Siguro mga 2 or 3 pounds ang nawala dito sa babaeng to.
Payat na yan, sir.
Payat na yan. Pero tingnan mo, takbo ng takbo. Hello,
Parang siya na lang yung hinahanap dito ni Yari Yongko eh. Kasi alam niyang pagod na si Raterta eh.
In a way, yes. Suddenly, a timeout by PhilHealth. Down currently by 9 in the third.
Golang. Compose lang tayo. Ha? Tuloy lang natin ang game ha. Malayo pa yan ha. Aning pa yan. Aning pa points.
Ikot tayo, ikot. Ikot lang tayo.
Basta tayo, guys.
Game tayo.
Ilan?
19-10. Marifoske will continue to serve. Alam mo, given the history of the battle between these two, parang today, oh, look at that serve. Caspillo. They were caught flat-footed. They ended up watching. Watch this. Tingnan mo to. Boom.
Hatingin lang, no?
Oh. Texon and Caspillo ended up staring at it. And this one is long. Now nothing working for PhilHealth here today.
Really tired itong kupunan ng
no?
PhilHealth team right now. Just like on the first round, sa third set sila bumigay eh. They claimed the first 2 sets, tapos third set, eto na, ganito na rin, pababa na rin yung trend nila.
Kasi yung first 2, dikit eh. 25-19, 25-22. They get a point that way. 22-11 now.
Ganda nung back set coming from Raterta, which nagawa ng paraan ni Rika.
De Gia. Lavado. Raterta. De Gia, Marifoske. This shot, De Gia says, kaya ko yan, Marifoske. Long. Nanggigil si Yongko. Sunomwe. 22-12.
Nawala sa tansya yung bola for Yongko, no?
Gigil na gigil eh. Rika serves. Lalim. Marifoske. Pinabawi si Yongko. But Agton is there. Rika. De Gia so strong here in this third. And the power. Madulid knocks it in to give them just 2 points before this is over.
Into the hands of NN Raterta right there.
Yongko sails out. Pantino comes back in. 23-12.
Pahinga na for Yongko because ang dami niya nang na-contribute na gawa for the AFP.
25. Long. Nothing working. PhilHealth said we are at match point.
Too wide coming from Texon.
Raterta has earned her marks here today despite the problems of PhilHealth. Napagod. That will work. Paco gets that to bite and they save 1 match point.
Went into the hands of Madulid. So a point there goes for the PhilHealth team. Pero itong error na to, okay pa for the AFP dahil ang laki ng lamang nila dito.
And that crawls down. That's 2 straight match points saved. Nanood ang AFP. Watch Caspillo serve, just curl down. Marifosque. And 3 straight points now by PhilHealth.
Somehow, no, sir, really the closing out in the set has been a challenge for the AFP.
Because their first pass has not worked. And Marifosque has no Yonko there. He's looking for somebody to score that final point. Let's see who gets it. It's alive. Yes, it is. The whistle we play on. Too close. And it's out. But it's a ball touch. 3 straight points now.
So dun pa lang, look at the faces of the PhilHealth, no? They're still enjoying this kahit ang laki lang namang nagpupunan ng AFP.
One more time around the block. And it's time to go home for the AFP.
Care of their import player right there, madulid, no? Talagang all-out effort also and group effort coming from the AFP Lady Gunners right here, doing very well in all departments here. Yung kanilang mga attacks, blocks, and even the service aces here has worked well for the black shirts.
You put it well when you said nung first 2 sets, nandun pa ang PhilHealth, but they ran out of steam. Sino ang best player natin, Rina?
Of course, the only lady in double digits para sa kupunan ng AFP Lady Gunners, we have Yari Yonko now with
Ira.
Alright, kasama ko na ngayon ang ating best player of the game from the AFP Lady Gunnar. Hindi na natin kailangang isipin kung sino. Yari Yonko, congratulations sa'yo. Kanina sinabi mo sa akin na hindi ka napapayag na parehas yung ipakita nyo like your last encounter against PhilHealth. At tama ka nga, walang slow start. Tinapos nyo agad in 3 sets. Gaano ka ka-satisfied sa pinakita mo tsaka syempre sa pinakita ng teammates mo?
Well, yung training naman namin this past few weeks talagang duguan talaga at bugbugan talaga kami sa training. Kaya I'm very happy din na napakita ng bawat isa yung mga responsibility namin inside the court. Ayun, tsaka nagtulong-tulong talaga kami. Kaya gawusap-usap kami before game, every training na talagang ibibigay namin yung very best namin. Every game talaga.
Alright, I know this season medyo malakas na yung level of competition natin ngayon. Ano ba yung kailangan gawin ng AFP? Alam ko medyo malayo pa pero hindi nawawala sa isip nyo to. Paano nyo i-defend yung title nyo in a different way this season?
Siyempre, unang-una, tiwala sa sarili talaga. Kasi ang unang kalaban din mo naman talaga sa loob ng court yung sarili. Pag medyo nawawala ka sa sarili, ikaw rin talaga makakaano sa sarili mo. At saka yung tiwala sa teammate mo na alam mo na pag nandun yung bola, hindi mo na kailangan kunin kasi alam mo nandun sila sa likod mo eh. Yun, tsaka tiyaga lang kami and ayun, teamwork, yun yung kailangan talaga para makuha namin every game yung win.
Iya, mga gusto mong batiin at pasalamatan?
Pasalamat po kami sa manager namin kay General Roldan, kay Sir Parsia po, kay Major Belio, kay Sir Ginulbay po, sa family ko, kay Yonko Kimson, kay Yonko Kimson, Yonko family, Kimson family, Cabilis family, Ma'am Joy, get well, Ate Diet Godoyelo po, sa mga kapatid ko, sa husband ko, kay Jonas, kay Forrest, kay Gaya, Ate Mai, Ate Baste, Ate Dazzle, at Sir Randy, di ba yan? Ayun, sino pa ba?
Happy birthday, Admiral Trinidad, sir!
Advance happy birthday, Bunso!
Ayun po.
Alright, maraming salamat and congratulations again, AFP. Iya, ito meron kang package dahil ikaw ang ating best player. Let's turn things over to the panel.
Okay. Dadating ang araw, i-roll na lang natin yung graphics ng batian. Diba? Sa IQQ ni Direct Dick, roll! Diba?
Nakalista na lang dun lahat.
Yan ang final score natin, Rina.
That's right, no? 16 and 25 here, dominated here by the PhilHealth, dominated here by the AFP Lady Gunners in the third set, no? Mas maganda yung mga attack points nila, even the blocks and even the service aces here. And you can see the final points also here. Alam mo, pretty much even sila when it comes to the service aces at halos pareho lang sila dun sa mga errors nila. But it all boils down to the blocks here. Good blocking game by the AFP Lady Gunners. And the attack points mostly coming from Yari Yongko sa kupunan ng AFP Lady Gunners. So this match has been won by the Lady Gunners in 3 straight sets at bawing-bawi na sila, no? From the first round. Yes.
I'd like to thank Rina Villamor Camara and Ira Pablo for joining us for the first game. 3 sets win by the AFP, and we'll have another game coming up shortly. It'll be the PNP and the NHA. They're already warming up, and we'll have a third game. Comelec hits the floor again later on in the afternoon to complete our day.